Hi, today we'll discuss about chapter data redundancy. Data. This chapter is quite important in terms of the entrance examination. If we consider about the post-graduation examination, CAT, and other MB examinations, again a very useful stuff. So we'll discuss how to solve this kind of problems. Mainly the problem arises in this problems generally are of mathematical problems, very easy problems, but the problem arises in interpreting the statements. Now, whenever the problems comes, it comes with a given statement. The statements generally, I have taken this statement from one of the examination paper. Statement says each of the following questions consists of information in three statements. Study the questions and statement and decide which statement is or not required to answer the question. Hence, can be dispensed. Is are not required. Sometimes it's is are required to answer the questions. So this is the careful thing we have to do. Sometimes it is are required or sometimes it's not required. So it depends on the question. How many boys are there in a class? The total number of students. First statement says total number of students in class is 200. Second says the ratio of the boys to girls is 2:3. Third statement says the difference in the number of the boys and the girls is 40. Now here we do the questions by considering the problems. Which statements are required to get the answer? The statement here is which statement or which option is required to get the answer. Now here statement is this. Now how many students are there in class? Number of students in the class. How many boys are there in class? First statement says number of students in class is 200. So I cannot interpret anything about the number of boys. So only two options. The ratio of the boys to girl is 2:3. Girl is to boy ratio is 2:3. With this option, obviously I cannot not answer. So this let me cancel this option. Third option, only three. Difference in the number of boys and girls is 40. Difference is 40. I cannot interpret the number of boys in class. See here we have to take all the statements independently. I have taken this statement independently. This is not sufficient to answer. Again, this is not sufficient to answer. Or redundancy. Now either A or B. Either A or B. Obviously both are not the answer. This is not the answer. Obviously the answer is this. Now let's check. The question can be answered using any set of two statements. Now are there any two statements? Any two statements? If I put in to take any two statement, will I am getting the answer? Yes, I'm getting the answer. If I take the first two statements, total number of students is XY. Let's be boys be B and girls be G. Total is 200 and the ratio B is to G is 2:3. Yes, are the two equations. Yes, I can get the answer. Boys would be 80 and girls would be 120. Got the answer by using 1 and by using 2 and 3. The ratio of the boys to girl 2:3. Difference between the boys and girl is 40. That means B plus G is given. Sorry, B minus G is given 40 and B is to G is given 2:3. Again, I am getting the same answer. If I use the statement third and first, B plus G is 200 and B minus G is 40. Again, I am getting the same answer. So any of the two option statement is required to get the answer. Now, what is the average salary of 15 employees here? Average salary of 7 clerical cadre out of 15 employees is 8,500 per statement. I cannot calculate the average salary of 15 employees because I know the average salary of 7 out of 15. I cannot get the answer from this statement. Average salary of 5 officer. No, I cannot get the answer from this average salary of 15 employees. Using average of salary of 3 people, I cannot answer the average salaries of 15 employees. So individually only 1, 2, 3 these options are cancelled. Now if I combine all these statements 1, 2 and 3, I am able to get the answer. The answer is none. All three statements are required to answer because through first it says 7 clerks. It means the total salary of 7 clerks is 7 into 8,500. Here again total salary of officers is 5 into 10,000. Here total salary of 3 sub staff is 3 into 2,500. That is, let's total it. Total salary here is 11700. I have total it. Now average salary is 11700. Total number of employees is 15. So 780. Therefore I need each and every statement here to get that. So answer is that. What is the ratio of present ages of Anna and her mother? Now first statement. Sum of the ages of Anna, her mother and the father is 62. It gives the sum of the ages of Anna plus her mother and her father is 62. I'm not getting answer from the first statement, to be very clear. Second statement, 5 years ago, Anna's age was 1/5 of her father's age. 5 years ago, Anna's age was age minus 5, a minus 5. Today is she is a. Therefore, 5 years ago it should be a minus 5 was 1/5 of her father's. 1/5 of 5 years ago father age would be 5f minus. I'm not getting from the option 2. If I combine this two, again I'm not getting the answer. Use third statement. 2 years ago a minus 2. Sum of the ages of our Anna and her father is 36. 2 years ago father is f minus 2 is 36. So using any of the two statements, 1 or 2, 2 or 3, or 1 or 3, I cannot get the answer because here the number of variables are 3. Here the variables are a, m and f. We have 3 variables. Using two equation, any of the two equation, I am not getting the answer. Therefore, using 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 1 or 3, will not get the answer. I have to use all the 3 information because I have 3 variables, so 3 questions are required to solve the problem. So the answer is all 3 statements are required to solve the answer. Now, what is the market price of the suitcase when a discount of 15% is offered? The profit is earned is 10.5%. The cost price of suitcase is 1500. Market price is 30% above the cost price. What is the market price of suitcase? Now, will the first statement be give the answer? When a discount is 15% is offered, the profit is 8.5%. It's given the profit, it's given the discount. I cannot get the market price because the percent discount is 15%. So I don't know the market price. I need to calculate the market price. 15% discount. I don't know the selling price. I have given the profit is 10%. I don't know the CP because I don't have any values all in the terms of percentage. So I cannot give the exact market price. So this statement 1 only is wrong. Now if I come to the second, the cost price of suitcase is 1500. Okay, if the cost price is 1500, I cannot comment about the market price. What is the MRP? I know the cost price of this is 1500. I cannot comment about the market price. Third statement, market price is 30% above the cost price. It says market price is 30% above the cost price. If the right market price is 30% above the cost price, that is 1 plus 30 upon 100, 30% above the cost price, that is 1.30 of cost price. Can I calculate if I use the statement 2? Statement 2 says about CP, that is cost price, that is 1.30 into 1500. Now 1.30 into 1500, yes, I'm getting the market price. So using 2 and 3 I'm getting the answer. I don't require the first statement because first statement it's a profit and profit always comes with a selling price. I don't need any selling price because I know the cost price and I know the relation between cost price and market price. See, here you require two things. First is I know the cost price. Second, I know the relationship between cost price and the market price. So I can calculate the market price. So only the 2 and 3 statements are required to get the answer. Thank you.